Well, I'm not even going to come in this video today and start bugging out about yesterday's performance because there's still a second leg to go. We're only 1-0 down. So it's not the end of the world, people, to me. I mean, like, yes, there's other things we could be worried about right now. Like, this is 2 games in a row now where the performance hasn't been great. It hasn't. And that's what's got me worried. Forget the result against, last night, because if I'm gonna be honest, I think Tottenham deserved it, man. They did. Like, they kind of bossed the game from the beginning. Like, the first half, definitely, they bossed it. You know what I mean? Like, we couldn't really get into our stride. Like, anytime we had the ball, we lost it. Or we gave it away back to them, like sloppy passing. But yeah, people, man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. It's Blatant Red TV. It's the match reaction for yesterday's game. And you know who it is. It's your boy, Max. Like the video on the way in, peeps. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Yeah, man, it wasn't a great performance, man. Like, I can't think of any Liverpool player right now yesterday that deserved any credit. Like, starting from the goalkeeper, Alisson, wasn't his best of games. Like, I feel like he was a bit sloppy with his feet. You know what I mean? Like, Conor Bradley showed moments of, like, combativeness. But again, I don't know if it's because he's obviously been out from injury and he's coming back in trying to play a full 90 minutes or try and get some minutes under his belt. It's just like, yeah. Like, I believe in the back four, the only man that obviously can come out of that with his head held high is Van Dijk. You know what I mean? Virgil, definitely. But between Conor Bradley, Kwanzaa and Tsimikas, like, even in the beginning, there was a moment where Tsimikas, he looked a bit nervy and he's passed the ball back to... He should have passed it back to Alisson because Van Dijk was pointing him to do that. But he passed it back to, like, Van Dijk, and if it was another situation, that back pass could have, Solanke could have got hold of that and it could have been a goal, do you know what I mean? Kwanzaa, the guy's shot of confidence, man, you can see it. And then obviously, we've lost another centre-back now, so that's another worry, peeps. Like I'm saying, but the result ain't the issue right now because there's still a second leg and that's a month away from now. So between now and then, there's no guarantee yet. Yes, Tottenham won yesterday. Congratulations to Tottenham. Shout out my brother, that Hotspur guy. I'm going to put his at in the thing because he's obviously, like, yeah, done his match reaction last night because he works nights, so he does it in the night time and things like that. But yeah, man, he's excited. He's gassed. And then, listen, another thing, people, like, the unbeaten run's over. 24 games unbeaten is over. We lost yesterday. We suffered our second loss of the season. I know it's nothing to really get mad about because it is our only second loss. But my thing is just the performance, guys. Against Manchester United and then now against Spurs. All right, we got Accrington and Stanley on the weekend, so we know Slot's going to make wholesale changes. Obviously, let's get into that as well. Well, we'll get into the lineup, but let's get back to, obviously, the players and why no one can leave out of there with their head held high, apart from maybe Virgil, do you know what I mean? Gravenberch, he just looks tired, man. Like, he's played a lot of football. He's looking a bit tired. Do you know what I mean? And there's no one there to really rotate with him because, we haven't got another player that's an out-and-out 6 apart from Endo, but for some reason, Slot just doesn't fancy Endo as the number 6. But he fancies him as a centre-back. Like, even when I saw that change, I understand why he went with... And you know what? Give credit to Endo, because when Endo came on, he did bring, like, a calming presence to the back line that wasn't there when Kwanzaa was playing. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's just the fact that this guy can't see more minutes in his favourite position. Because my thing is, all right, cool, if you don't fancy him there, or, I understand he's not like a Gravenberch, innit? He's not the most technically gifted player. He's obviously, like, not in the same age category as Gravenberch, but he's a player that can play in that position. Do you know what I mean? And I haven't called that Slot, all season about certain things because we've all been high on the fact that, we've just been winning games. He's come in and he's got us, obviously, top of the table. But I'm probably starting to question his rotating. Do you know what I mean? Like why couldn't he play? Why couldn't he rotate Gravenberch, give him a rest, play Jones in the pivot alongside Mac, and play Harvey Elliott as the 10? Because McAllister obviously looks tired too as well. Like, that midfield trio of him, Curtis Jones and Gravenberch, them man, they got bossed yesterday slightly. They couldn't really get a foothold in the game. Curtis Jones just looks lost in the number 10 position. He doesn't know where to be sometimes. And again, it's another game where he didn't have a great game either. Like, he was a bit quiet, non-existent through the game. The forward line, Jota, you could tell Jota just needs match sharpness and match fitness, because his link-up play is terrible, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, Salah, if Salah's not scoring goals, where does the goals come from in this Liverpool team? Like, all right, Gakpo, but Gakpo didn't have a great game yesterday either. Had moments of, obviously, like, you know, some good moments, but it wasn't, like, the forward, like the whole team yesterday, just, I don't know, man. It was just, the cohesion wasn't there, and it's like, why? Why is there no cohesion there? It's not like Slot made wholesale changes. The wholesale changes are going to come against Accrington and Stanley on the weekend. Do you know what I mean? But it's just like, bro, the performance was just shocking, man, to me. Like, you know what I mean? But credit to Tottenham, man. You know what I mean? They played good football. You know, I definitely got my prediction wrong, bro, because I was all talking 4-1. It might be another goal-scoring fest, but they was tight at the back. Tottenham was. You know, they had more of the ball. They done better things with the ball than Liverpool did. Yeah, people, man. And then I know he made changes and he brought on, obviously, Diaz, and he brought on Nunes. You know, them man was obviously running around. Like, Diaz had a few moments, a few chances. Nunes obviously just, you know, could have scored a goal, Nunes, but it was a great save from the keeper. Don't know how he got to that. And in all total honesty, I don't even know what Darwin did to kind of get that shot off. Was it a shot, or was it just like, I don't know, a bit of luck? But yeah, man, great save from the keeper. But yeah, man, it's just like, it's just, yeah, people, man, there's nothing to get mad about, because there's still a second leg to play in it a month from now, innit? But my biggest worry, and what we all should be worried about, is just the way we're playing at the minute. And especially when we got a big match against Nottingham Forest on Tuesday. Bro, we can't keep playing like how we're playing and expect to go to the City ground and get a result playing like how we're playing. Because, bro, if we lose that game, then you're gonna start seeing, like, yeah, panic start hitting in. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say panic because, oh, you know, Nottingham Forest might overtake us to win the title. I mean, in the sense that, like, the title race will be blown open now, in the sense that there's only 3 points, and then what's the other one? 3 points and a game in hand over Arsenal, our nearest challengers. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's my worry. My worry is this team needs to start performing ASAP, soon. I know it's January and people are going to say, oh, why are we not trying to sign anyone? Why are we not bringing in reinforcements? I'm trying to think, what reinforcements do we need, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like, do we need centre-back cover? Because we've lost Kwanzaa now. We've lost Gomez. So technically, we've only got 2 centre-backs. All right, we've got Endo who can fill in there. But I don't like Endo playing there. Do you know what I mean? Because Endo doesn't have that pace. And if you come up against some pacey strikers and Endo's there, I mean, Van Dijk obviously tries his best to help out, but it's just the pace side of it and the height thing that just bugs me with Endo being that centre-back. Like, and sometimes his first touch ain't that great either, Endo. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes he has that good short passing accuracy, and, you know, sometimes he's good at, like, you know, getting his body in the way or whatever and shielding the ball, or like showing that defensive side of his play, you know what I mean? But that's my thing right now, people. Do we need a centre-back cover in January? I mean, Slot come out and said in his press conference that Gomez will be back in a couple weeks. But I'm saying we've only got 2 senior centre-backs now, people, bro. Like, Midfield, we don't need no midfielders. Like, alright, then the other thing is, do we need a defensive cover in midfield? But we know that these men ain't gonna probably buy a player for that position in January, because it's hard to even sign players like that in January. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, people, man. And then again, this whole contract thing is just up in the air right now, people. And I don't want to sit here and say, oh, is the contract situation the reason why the players are underperforming in these last 2 games against Manchester United and now Tottenham? Bro, I'm not blaming no contracts. But obviously, I am going to highlight that it's January, bro. These men are still coming out saying that there's, like Van Dijk said it, this far away from his contract even being sorted. Salah's the same too. We know Trent got offered a 5-year deal, 300k a week, 78 mil over the 5 years that he could earn. But again, he hasn't signed it yet. So it's just that, people, man. It's like, we could possibly lose 3 of our key players, bro. And I know I'm going off a tangent here. I know that, like, this is supposed to be the match reaction. But I'm saying, bro, we could possibly lose 3 of our key players at the end of the season, bro. The way things, like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of things right now that can derail this title charge that we're on. Because, like I said, people, there wasn't too long ago where we was like 11 points clear, bro, at one stage. It's 6 points with a game in hand, cool. And I don't like to keep factoring this game in hand, because the game in hand is a game in hand, yes, until we play it. And even when we play it, is it a guarantee that man's going to win that game? Because we're going to Goodison Park. Everton's last game against Liverpool in a Merseyside derby. So we can't sit here playing like how we're playing, confident that we can go to that game and win. I know that's far. I know they haven't even put a schedule down for it yet. But people, I'm just saying, innit? There's a lot of things happening right now, or going on behind the scenes. Whether that's players being overplayed right now, tiredness, players obviously contracts not being sorted out. So again, it could affect heads in the games. This, like, it's not rotates. I'm not saying he doesn't rotate. But it's just like he needs to be rotating the players that probably do deserve a bit more rotation. Like Gravenberch, who's played a lot of minutes ever since the season started, you know what I mean? So yeah, people, man, my thing is just like, the game where we lost 1-0, credit to Spurs, they were the better team. And there's still a second leg to play, so there's no reason for us to kind of like hit the panic stations and thinking that, yeah, you know, we could possibly like lose the semi-final, and you know what I mean? Because it's only a 1-0 deficit, man. And I'm confident at Anfield, under the lights, of us getting a result, do you know what I mean? But just on yesterday's performance in the game, Tottenham deserved it, man. Tottenham deserved it, man. And they deserved that first win in the first leg, innit? But my bigger worry is just the way we're playing, contracts, because people, like, I don't think you know, like for real, for the people in the back that can't hear me right now, that, you know, need to open it, we could possibly lose 3 of our key players at the end of the season because of this whole contract situation shit. You know what I'm saying? So forget the Carabao Cup right now, man. Like, my worry is the contracts and the way we're performing. We need to get it together. The club need to get it together with the contracts, and the players need to start fucking performing, bro. Because I could just see, and I don't want to say it, I don't like to put bad energy into the universe, but it's like I could just see it. I could see it. I could see us. You know, I'm never going to say it, but you know what I'm saying, people. That Forest game, I can see it, people. I can see it. And I'm going to just leave that for you lot to stew on. Get in the comments, man. Let me know what you thought of the performance. Let me know, do we need to start worrying about these performances that's happening? Do we need signings in January? And can you see us getting a result against Nottingham Forest if we continue to perform the way we are performing? That's all I'ma leave, and that's all I'ma say for you lot today, man. It's Blatant Red TV. It's your boy Max. And I guess I'll see you on, was it probably Friday? If not Friday or Saturday for the match preview for the FA Cup game against Accrington Stanley. Have a great day, people. And I'll see you on the other side, man. Peace.